Good afternoon. Kids look like their parents. They have mannerisms like their parents. They have characteristics like their parents. That is quite natural. People can come across kids and they can say, I think I know who your parent is. They can guess that based on how that child looks or things that the child says, the way in which they say them, the way in which they act. And we like to play those kinds of games where people will try to identify who the parents are of kids based on what they see the child doing or what they hear from the child, because they know that that child is picking up things from their parents. They might say, well, you got your eyes from your mom, or you got your ability to talk from your dad, or you got whatever it might be, the color of your hair, the size that you are, your physique, the way in which you act, the mannerisms that you have in your speech patterns. You get that all from your parents most often, because those are the ones you spend the most amount of time with. So for a Christian living in this world, what is it going to be? Who do we get our mannerisms from, our characteristics from, the way in which we talk and act and do things in this world? Well, of course, the Christian gets that from God. And that's what God says to us in 1 John chapter 4, verse 7. Dear friends, let us love one another, because love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. The person who truly loves another, the way in which they sacrifice for another, the way in which they care and serve other people, the way in which they love is going to be a mannerism, a characteristic they got from their Father. And that's what Christians can say. You and I, we get our love from God. We have been born of God. We know God by faith. God poured out His Son Jesus in the ultimate act of love, so that you and I would know love, would experience love, would feel God's love, and then be able to love in return. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.